episode 202 with a afternoon special for today's Raw, as this is the final Raw before the Royal Rumble, as however there will still be one more show before the Rumble, as it will be a JCW live event where we will see a tag team match pitting Roman Reigns and a partner of his choosing, taking on his challenger Steve Austin and a partner of his choosing. But for right now though, let's focus on tonight's edition of Raw as our opening match. The World Champion, the Tribal Chief, is in action against the young upstart and Jinder Mahal. As what happened to Roman last week, it was embarrassing, and Roman demanded Triple H give him someone that he could really sink his teeth into in a match here tonight. That's what Triple H has provided to the World Champion.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, the WCW World Heavyweight Champion, Roman Reigns!
And here he comes. Last week he was stunned by Stone Cold the Stunner and left laying in the ring and entered the champion. Tonight is in no mood, saying that there is no way Austin is getting out of what will happen to him at the Rumble now. But I don't think Austin would want it any other way though. His Reigns now does battle with the young upstart Jinder Mahal. This is one of his very first few matches of his young career. Challenging Reigns to break it down. What are you doing? And this might be Mahal's rookie mistake, as everyone has that big rookie mistake. And this must be Jinder's. Even though he was put in this match by Triple H. I thought Tribal Chief going to work on the hallway. But don't take Jinder lightly though. Jinder has Reigns. What? Wow, drop it, Reigns, the world champion. Rippers of the Rock. Wow, kick it to the chest. Reigns in trouble. Oh, well. Oh. And the power of the Tribal Chief. As Reigns infuriated. And he's infuriated that Jinder's even trying to fight. As Jinder, good, yeah. Jinder trying to make a name for himself, as Reigns is enjoying this, and you know he wishes this would be Steve Austin, but you know when the Royal Rumble comes, it won't be this easy for Reigns to beat down Stone Cold. It won't be. Oh, there comes Mahal. Oh, he caught Reigns with an ace strike. The Tribal Chief is down. The Heavyweight Champion's down. Wait a minute. Oh, Jinder. Oh, but it only kept. Dang, I thought that was going to be a huge upset victory. Mahal, one of his very first few matches, beats the current World Champion. He would have definitely earned a title shot in my book, but being corrupted at that point. And there was Mahal out of the ring. As now this match spills to the outside, Roman Reigns in complete control of Jinder Mahal onto the barricade. Oh, now into the apron. The Tribal Chief has complete control over Jinder Mahal, likes to call himself the Maharaja. But there ain't no Maharaja here tonight. It's Jinder. He's being beaten the hell out of it, and Roman is just enjoying. He is, but you know he is wishing this is Stone Cold though. You know that. Here we go for power, but Jinder's still fighting. Jinder ain't going down without a fight. Jinder DDT. Dropping Reigns. Jinder now go to the high risk district. Reigns. Not even sure where he is. Jinder elbow drop. If he beats Reigns. If he beats Reigns, that's a crumble bottom. Inverted Russian leg sweep. The tribal chief goes down. Just had enough. He's had enough of Jinder's crap. And Reigns looks at, oh my god. And this young upstart's about to learn a lesson. Reigns with a silver belt punch followed up by a spear. Is this gonna be a long, I gotta give the devil his due. It's gonna be a long time before Jinder will be anywhere close to good enough to defeat the tribal chief. But Jinder, you gotta give him credit though. He tried. And for this to be one of his very first few matches, to have that kind of performance and to get some offense against Reigns is pretty impressive. But the result is, well, obviously results in a Roman Reigns victory, as he now, throughout the whole match, he has his mind set on his challenger at the Royal Rumble, Stone Cold Steve Austin. When Austin and Reigns clash, it's going to be nuclear. Austin, he promised he would take the World Championship. He'd take the big chess piece back for JCW and try and stop the NWO, but first they gotta get that big chess piece away from them. And in order to get that big chess piece away from them, he's gotta beat Roman Reigns to get it. And Austin has to fight all the NWO's odds in the past, so he could definitely feasibly do it again at the Rumble and once again be the World Heavyweight Champion. Reigns has something to say. You know, last week, Austin, I gave you a proposition, a choice. You could have forfeited the match at the Rumble, and no harm would come to you, and you could end your career on your own terms. But what you did to me, you don't do. You embarrassed me, and you left me laying unconscious in the middle of this ring. Well, Steve, you're going to regret that, as there is no getting out of our bout at Royal Rumble now. And at the Rumble, since you're making all of these promises about how you will beat me and defy all the odds and once again be the World Heavyweight Champion, well, if you can make promises, so can I. I promise that not only will I beat you at the Rumble, but I will end your career at the Royal Rumble. Because you see, Steve, it ain't just about going in there and beating you and retaining my championship. No, it's about ending your career, as you are the biggest thorn in the New World Order side, and I'm going to be the one who finally extinguishes you and slaps you out. And at the Royal Rumble, you will come crashing down. You will be looking up at the lights while I'll be raising my title high above my head. And the Tribal Chief telling Austin that there's no getting out of their battle at the Rumble now. But like I said earlier, Steve wouldn't want it any other way. Reigns and Austin are on a collision course at the Royal Rumble when they collide for the World Heavyweight title. It is going to be epic when they collide at the Rumble, and hopefully Stone Cold can capture the World Championship. Now, one thing that Triple H basically made clear in a press conference earlier today, he says that every member of the New World Order, including himself, will enter the Rumble match, except for Reigns, of course, because he's the World Heavyweight Champion. But they will enter the Men's Rumble, and Triple H says he'll make sure that the final participants in the Rumble are his guys, and then they'll all duke it out, and may the best man win, and then they'll go on and face Roman Reigns for the title in the main event of night 2 of StarMania 17, to where it's a NWO main event. And regardless the winner of that one as well, it's still a W for the NWO. The last Jcw locker to stop the NWO in the Rumble match, and it's also up to Austin to take the World Championship against the best as it is unknown that if Triple H will actually be in the Rumble. I would assume he wouldn't be, since he's basically only wrestling every now and then if the, a need calls for it. Oh, Nash striking Balor. This was a match that Nash himself won. People, despite Nash beating at the last pay-per-view Backlash, people still don't find Nash a credible U.S. champion. And Balor, the Demon, is recently returned undefeated for a long time and is still a hell of a competitor. He wants to prove himself by being added to that very short list of names of God. The NWO credit. He's not defend his U.S. title at all this month again or anything like that. That's another sling blade by Balor. So you gotta give Kevin Nash some credit, but I feel like he's gonna live to regret this decision, but that'll be fine by me. Because the NWO needs to lose those damn championships. Why? I thought Nash had caught him in what could have been a jackknife, but no, Balor. Nash may have had him for a second. Whoa, Nash tossing Finn. And what power of Kevin Nash. Oh, right on the outside as Nash rolls into the ring. And Nash is not an honorable champion. He'll win by any means necessary, or since he has champion's advantage, keep the championship by any means necessary. And Nash now with a back suplex. And come on, Ben. Come on. You've defied all the odds before. You were the longest reigning Cyberfan champion. You can do it. Oh my goodness. Nash just tossing the demon all around. Oh, yes, Balor. Oh, Pele kick, but Dash is still standing. But Balor catches Dash again, but Dash still standing. But Balor will keep doing it to Dash. Balor goes down all the way. Down, Nash is down. Nash is down now. As Finn Balor will be more away from winning the US Championship. A super inverted DDT lifts up off. After exit super. Cover on Nash. Oh, 2 count. Balor almost got the title there. I was about to say hot down. But Nash is a force to be reckoned with. So it's gonna take a good bit to take the US title away from Nash. And a big boot right to the face of the demon. Whoa, Nash almost, I thought the ref's hand was about to hit for that 3 count. Oh, Nash. Oh, wait, bad drop home. Nash goes down. Oh, bad. He's got that. No champion. That's it. Balor's the champ. Balor's the champ. 9-6 to Nash. Oh, Nash at 2.5 is able to find a way to kick out. Man. Oh wait, Nash caught him by the slam. And the demon has been slowed down drastically as Nash. Now he has the demon. And now a powerbomb. But Balor gets right back up. And it's still down. It might just be pure adrenaline that helped him out. But he's still fighting maybe. Adrenaline now. And there's Balor. And Balor is stolen. What a war for the United States Championship this has been between Finn Balor and Kevin Nash. One of these men will be champion as Nash telling Balor to bring it. Oh, Nash getting the first shot, dropping the demon to one knee. We know Nash's sister near quad pops up Balor. Nails a toe and is using it to his advantage. Alright, Nash block. And Nash now. Vicious knee lifts to Finn. And now Kevin Nash may have the demon right where he needs it in order to put him away. I mean, Balor got right back up off the jackknife, but that's just because he's adrenaline. Why? Orange Rock off the top. Nash. Whoa. Balor almost again. Almost lost. There's Balor fighting through the pain, fighting through the agony. Oh, fighting around and reason. Oh my God. Big boot from Nash. And Nash, though not going to try and pin Balor off of the a big boot jackknife combination. Cover. Nash retains. Is there anyone that can take the title from Kevin Nash? There's no denying But if Nash didn't prove that he was a credible champion by beating Andy at Backlash, then he most definitely proved it tonight by beating the Demon King, Finn Balor.
Here is your winner, and still the WWE United States Champion, Kevin Nash!
Here in the ring, announcer saying Nash has once again retained his U.S. title. That just leaves such a sour and bitter taste in my mouth, along with everyone here in attendance here tonight. But whether you like it or not, that is the result. And Nash, I gotta give him credit though. He did not cheat. He did not use any underhanded dirty tactics. He went in there. For one, he had the guts to want to put his title on the line, prove that he's a credible champion. He walked in there, had a war with Finn Balor, and ultimately won the war and came out with his title still intact. But anyway, coming up next, it is Seth Rollins going one-on-one with the Messiah Black Heron, as Triple H has made an opposition for BH. He told BH that, he can be in the Royal Rumble match. And if BH wins the Rumble, then that contract that was signed that stops him from ever competing for another world title again here in JCW, that contract will be terminated if BH wins the Royal Rumble match. But Triple H wants to make things extremely hard for BH though before the Royal Rumble. But here comes someone else who Triple H would really want to make things hard for us. This man could very well be in the Royal Rumble match, possibly. Seth Rollins, the 2018 Royal Rumble winner, who went on to main event StarMania 14, which is still recognized as one of the greatest StarManias of all time, where he beat Brock Lesnar in a street fight to become the World Heavyweight Champion. And while Rollins' reign was short-lived, Rollins, after that, briefly took a break before returning, and at this time last year was in many ways getting ready and on top of the world, and 2020 was just a pretty good year for Seth Rollins, and he looks to continue to build the momentum from 2020 and this year as he now awaits the arrival of Black Heron. And he doesn't have to wait long. BH, one of the all-time greats here in JCW Original. And here we go, the bell sounds for this match to get underway. These two have squared off before, but not often has these two paths crossed. At BH, whoa, chopping. Rollins, down goes Rollins. And BH, that's a wise by BH. Work the leg and knee area of Seth. It don't matter which leg you work either way. You really won't be able to do his kick or the stop or any of that. And BH with a suplex brainbuster type move to Rollins. Rollins though pushing BH back. Light slice spread 2.0. Rollins is one of his old finishing moves. BH though getting up a rod, drop kick to the back. Impressive by the architect. Reach the front here on Raw. And now a snapmare suplex. Both of these men, like I said, trying to build momentum heading into the men's Royal Rumble match. Like BH. He's going for something, but Rollins. Seth able to foul out. Catch a bitch. Right on the temple with a big old knee into the corner. Rollins now set to BH, shoulder first into the post, and a knee right to the face of BH. As Rollins telling BH to, like, yeah, come on, get up. As, oh, right here comes Black Hair. Oh, blood shots back at Rollins. Whoa, belly to belly. Rollins has the speed advantage. BH has the strength advantage, but that's not the same. BH don't have speed either. Low fast preservation hell upon Seth Rollins. Man, what a match this has been already. Oh, no, there's Rollins. Oh, what does BH have in mind? Well, I don't know what he had in mind. It's Rollins fights his way out of it. Rollins now back into the ring. And what's Rollins sneak away? Brock splash to the outside. The demon turned Messiah. Or just demon, or just whatever you want to call him. Just got taken out by Rollins. As Rollins, the Messiah Slayer up there tonight. Springboard knee. But BH wisely, trying to make it up to his feet as quickly as possible. Oh no, BH got the leg. BH wide. Silent scrape crossface. This could be it. This could be it. Center of the ring. Straight crossface. Apply that pass, try to crawl. There's like just any momentum that can be built heading into the men's Royal Rumble match. Will do these guys wonders. As Rollins tried to get to the bottom rope. Tried everything. Tried. How they got there. A rope break. And BH frustrated. But he looks to finish Rollins. Rollins. What a minute. Stop. He got it. Oh, a 2.5. Black Hair able to kick out of a stomp. Unbelievable. Wait, BH. Alright, Black Hair going power bomb. Out of nowhere. Rollins at 2.5. Man. Oh, but the red missed. BH ain't playing around anymore. As if he was playing around at any point during this match. Oh, wait. Here we go. Power slam. Oh, BH lied at Seth up. He's gonna hit that meat hook. Box his head off. Right back up. How did he do that? Let's be sure. Rollins sling blade. BH goes down. BH in trouble. Run. No. What? Super kick. Rollins got it. Damn it, like I said, any momentum you can build heading into the Royal Rumble match will be good, as these guys will leave it all in the no, BH got the leg. Rollins now. What? Oh, BH. White BH. Rollins to the top rope again. Second frog splash. This time get maybe if Frog's could have covered him immediately. That may have been the end of the match. But we can only speculate on that. BH, looking to finish Rollins off. His black hair, what's he doing? Wait a minute, no. Oh my god, superplex to the outside. Oh my god. Listen to this place. These guys are leaving it all out there. Oh man. This match is signifying what JCW is all about. Throwing Rollins into the ring. BH, it's safe to say that he's won this thing. No! Seth still will not die. Rollins kicks out again. BH is just a shock. Wait, Rollins, here we go, Rollins. A second stop, Rollins down. No! 2 stops at black hair. Kicks out of them both. This is surreal. Rollins on a DDT. I don't even know what to say. Oh. What? It's over for Rollins. Solid scrape crossface. Rollins is there in the ring. I don't know if he can get to the bottom rope this time. It's either pass out or tap out. For Seth Rollins, he may just have to think of his well-being. He wants to win this match. He'll do whatever he can to get his match forbidden. He's the level as a can. Oh my god. Rollins. He survives at BH. He doesn't even know what to think. He's questioning, well, he's probably questioning himself, well, what the hell do I do now? How do I beat Seth Rollins? Is Seth Rollins trying to get up? That's how it's done. What, bitch? Bitch, don't fucking Rollins. Like that shot from Rollins, like no effect or something. Oh! Rollins now to the top. Wait, BH, don't powerbomb. And BH gets the win. A well-needed victory for Black Heron. Black Heron has sort of been somewhere in the middle over the past number of months, especially ever since Money in the Bank when he lost to Triple H. But now BH is back on the winning side of things by defeating Seth Rollins here tonight and building some well-needed momentum heading in to the men's Royal Rumble as BH is ready to give it his all. And the men's Rumble as BH knows it'll be all or nothing for him. In the men's Royal Rumble match, he must outlast 29 other guys in order for that contract that stops him from ever competing for a world title again to be terminated. And for him to once again main event the showcase of the Immortals. But for now though, BH should celebrate this big victory over Seth Rollins here on Raw. As Rollins brought his all, but his all was not good enough to overcome Black Heron on this night. But you know, BH and Rollins both most definitely have each other's respect now after that epic match and I really hope those two cross paths in the Royal Rumble match. But look who's back. Booker T for the first time in months. Former worldwide champion Booker T is here. And he says there's something about the NWO that's changed since he was sidelined with an injury by the original Sin, Rennick. And well, I guess we're about to find out what Booker T means by all of that here in a few moments. I really... Booker T. You know, a few months back, I was on top of the world. I was the worldwide champion. Triple H's right-hand man, if you all can believe it. And then, well, you all know what happened. Rennick, you got the better of me, and you got lucky and managed to beat me and take my title. And then after the match, like the coward you are, attacked me afterwards to where I had to be hospitalized and I wouldn't be cleared to compete again for months. Well, now I've been cleared and now I'm back. But something's changed. Randy Orton, he's always been a member of the NWO, but now he's become too big for his boots. Not only does he have the Money in the Bank briefcase, which is good enough for him for being a little backup guy for Reigns that loses the title, but he also has something that belongs to... Wait a minute. Here comes the worldwide champion himself, Randy Orton. The Apex Predator has arrived here on Raw, as things could explode here in a few moments. Booker saying things have changed within the New World Order and saying that Orton has gotten too big for his boots. As Orton and Booker T eyeing each other down, this could be very interesting. Listen, Booker, you know damn well it isn't about the person, it's about what's best for the NWO. You, of all people, should know that after all, you and Nash were both recruited to the NWO at the exact same time. Yeah, I do realize what's best for the NWO, but I also realize that there are things that need to be right and wrongs that need to be fixed. As you have something that belongs to me, you don't need that worldwide title, so hand it back to me. Are you serious, Booker? When you, no offense, but when you were champion, you barely retained the title against Goldberg. You lost the title to Rennick, and let me check. I beat Rennick to get the title back in the NWO just 24 hours after I went to war with Drew McIntyre. Yeah, you've done some impressive things, but you cannot beat me. I know you don't hold the NWO's best interests at heart. I wouldn't be surprised if you were to cash in that briefcase and rob Reigns of his title, just like how I was robbed of mine. Oh, you know what, Booker? I'm getting tired of this. You know what? You want this title back so badly. You want me gone from the NWO so badly. Well, how about this? I put my title on the line against you at the Rumble in a loser leaves NWO match. You're on, Randy. I would love to whip your ass in front of the entire world at the Rumble. And not only that, but regain my championship and rid you of the new world order. You talk a big game. Well, now let's see if you can back it up, bitch. Oh, Randy now, Booker T. This is not what Triple H wants. This is not what he wants. This is NWO, brother. It's like beating the hell out of each other. Orton has challenged Booker T to a worldwide title match. A loser leaves the NWO match at the Rumble. And Booker T accepted the challenge. And you know, Booker, I don't like the guy, but he did make some really good points to Randy Orton. As Booker and Randy are going at it, this is not what Triple H wants. The Emperor has to be ripping his damn hair out right now backstage. As Booker and Orton continue to brawl all over the stadium. What will happen? Which one of these guys will be worldwide champion after the Rumble? And which one of these guys will no longer be in the New World Order after the Rumble? Unreal. But coming up next, it is your main event. It is no disqualifications. Drew McIntyre versus Hollywood Hogan. As McIntyre's been in a foul mood ever since Triple H cost him his world title match against Reigns at Backlash. As if you go back and watch, McIntyre in many ways had the match won. He had Reigns beat. However, Triple H got involved and cost McIntyre the world title. And McIntyre is dying to get his hands on Triple H, but Triple H being the owner of this company, you know that ain't gonna happen, at least not anytime soon anyway. To where Drew McIntyre was also barred from the Royal Rumble match last week as well, and Triple H has been, you know, I guess just trying to get rid of Drew in whatever way he can, trying to keep him out of the world title scene. As the Scottish psychopath, you can't blame him for being in a foul mood. And tonight, his next challenge awaits him in a legend in Hollywood, Hulk Hogan. Oh, wait a minute. There's Hollywood Hogan right there. Draw it down. Oh, there's Hogan right there. Remember, no holds barred. This is your Raw main event. A Triple H. You know, this was a match that Triple H set up, and he promised Hogan a handsome sum of money if he beats the hell out of Drew here tonight. Oh. As Triple H really wants to make Drew's life a living hell, and I think he already did a good enough job of that by costing him the world title at Backlash, but he only took it another step by barring Drew from the Rumble match at the Royal Rumble, and then took another step by him competing in a handicap match last week, and now we're taking it another step by him competing against Hogan in a no-holds-barred match here tonight, and Drew gets nothing from any of this since he is barred from the Rumble. But Drew says that sure, right now he may not be able to get his hands on Triple H due to Triple H being the owner of his company and having a stranglehold on him, basically, to where Drew would even lay a finger on Triple H. Triple H could fire him. So Drew said he's just gonna have to deal with what he's been having to deal with for the past 2 weeks for now. As Drew flex time lays hell. Oh, wait. What? Oh, and a face buster. Hogan eats the mat hard. Oh, wait. Drew. Oh, wait. Here comes Hogan. Oh, and here comes Hogan, the racist Hogan. Drew now a shot to the ribs. And now, oh. He's now exiting the ring, looking for a weapon. It's all legal. No holds barred. Drew. Oh, right across the face of Hollywood Hogan. As Drew looks to continue the beat down on Hogan. Now, McIntyre, relentless forward and uppercut. Not done yet. Wait, Hogan. Catching Drew with a knee to the top of the head. Atomic drop. Hogan not done with another atomic drop. And now Hogan going for the steel steps. So now Hogan has something to prove here tonight after being easily defeated by Shawn Michaels last week. And still to come after this match, Triple H will answer Shawn Michaels' challenge to a match at the Royal Rumble. As Hogan has a chair. Drew trying to get up, and Hogan scrambles. McIntyre rounds with the steel chair. Hogan delivering elbows to McIntyre's oh my goodness. And Hogan. Oh, Drew. Now the chair. Oh, totally. Drew not done. Oh, DDT on the chair. Returning the favor to Hogan. Oh, thank you, Bill. Welcome to Claymore Country, Hogan. Claymore to Hogan. And McIntyre with the win over Hogan here tonight on Raw. Impressive for Drew McIntyre. Delivers a clay, moves out of the way, the big leg DDT's Hogan on the chair, and then a Claymore. And that is it for Hollywood Hogan. Drew McIntyre may be barred from the Royal Rumble, and Triple H may be trying to make McIntyre's life a living hell, but McIntyre to get in his head, nor will he allow Triple H to win in the end. As McIntyre is now leaving, as we're about to hear from Triple H himself, as of course security now escorting Drew out of the building so he doesn't try to attack Triple H. And you know Triple H just had to be very intentional by the Emperor himself. But the whole thing here is, will Triple H accept his former best friend Shawn Michaels' challenge to a one-on-one match at the Royal Rumble? Well, we're about to get Triple H's answer to the call right here and right now. Well, things are continuing to go great for the NWO. Nash dealt with a potential threat in Finn Balor earlier tonight and successfully retained his U.S. Championship. Hogan who is, I forgot to mention, is now an associate member of the NWO. Sure, he may have lost the match, but he really hurt McIntyre's spirit. You all may not have seen it, but I sure as shit saw it. And John Cena, well, I already know how we're going to deal with him at the Rumble if our paths do cross. Now, Austin will be dealt with by Reigns, but that leaves one person to not be dealt with, and that person is Shawn Michaels. I've been trying for months to avoid this from happening, from having to get into the ring and severely hurt and potentially end the career of someone who was once my best friend. But Shawn, last week you challenged me to a match at the Royal Rumble, and you've left me no choice. All of my guys are too busy right now, and it looks like I have to do what I didn't want to do. I wanted you to be at my side, but clearly you can't see the light like I can. You're blind like all of these people. But Shawn, your answer to a match at the Rumble is yes. I accept. At the Royal Rumble, it will be me and you at the Rumble. And Shawn, I will end you for good. Triple H, the Emperor himself, has accepted Shawn Michaels' challenge to a match at the Royal Rumble. Triple H and Shawn will be on a collision course at the Royal Rumble, and what could very well be an end of an era. Good night from episode 202 of Raw.